Well, today is the 22nd.
22nd?
Yeah. It's okay though. It's okay. I may be getting old, but guess what? I read the paper this morning, so thank you very much. All right, thank you.
So September 22nd,
Uh huh.
and I'm interviewing, and what is your name, sir?
Carlton, I guess.
Carlton.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's pretty awesome. And my name is Sierra, and I'll be interviewing today on behalf of the Malcolm X Meridian Hill Oral History Project. Awesome. And we are recording right here at Malcolm X Meridian Hill Park. So before we get started with the questioning, I'd like to ask if I have your permission to record you today.
Say again?
Do I have your permission to record you today?
Sure. Why not?
Awesome. And so, can you share a little bit about yourself and your history with the park?
I, I've been coming here since my mother was pregnant with me. That's like 56 years ago. And my mother, she passed away, Felicia. And that's my heart. She gave me birth. She was 34, I was 14. And my dad, he was a gentle giant. He was a Marine Corps veteran, also a Black Panther. He was 6'5", 325 pounds, solid. Wore a size 15 Triple E shoe, ambidextrous. But he never hit me, and he never hit my mother, never. But he was a man to be, he was a, what we call him, the gentle giant. And he would give the shirt off his back. But then again, you couldn't find too many people that were wearing his shirts. Okay, so he was like, And I met a lot of people. I met Muhammad Ali, and I saw him at a Union Station. He was coming out the cab. He was in the front entrance. I said, Assalamu alaikum. He said, Wa alaikum salam. He said, are you a Muslim? I said, I respect Muslims. I'm a Christian. He said, I still love you. And Muhammad Ali and Bruce Lee were actually friends. Muhammad Ali admired Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee admired Muhammad Ali. Hey, for real?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, whoa. Okay, you have access to YouTube? Okay, when you get a chance, check out the unedited version of The Game of Death. Unedited. It's like 39 minutes and 40 seconds. And I knew his son, Brennan Bruce Lee. Brennan Bruce Lee. Brennan Lee's middle name was Bruce, his father's. Yeah. And then they said to Brandon, why don't you portray your father in the movie Dragon? He said, imitation is pale. Yet if one wants to say, if I want to achieve the greatness of my father, of course, yet I am not he is not me. He said, I'm an actor first and martial second. He said, my father was a martial first and actor second. But I must humbly say no.
That's powerful. So have you, you said you met Muhammad Ali. Was there anyone else that you remember that you've met near the park or in the park?
Let's see, in the park. Dave Chappelle.
Oh, wow.
Dave,
He is from the area.
well, yeah, matter of fact, he went to Duke Ellington School of Arts.
Okay.
And Dave is hilarious. And he graduated from Duke Ellington School of Arts. I graduated from Woodrow High School. Now, are you familiar with Woodrow High School?
By Fort Rena?
Exactly. Okay, class of '82. Tiger Sharks. Yep, swim team. Yep. And I graduated in '82. That's 37 years ago. And I mean, Dave, when he made that skit in 2003, really it was against racism, but it's a parody. Remember he played the blind Ku Klux Klan member who didn't know he was black? A Murray white woman said, white pie, right on, right on. I can't stand those niggas. I'm a real Klansman. But it was a parody against. And then the interviewer said, well, I mean, even no. He said, well, you know you're black. How can you tell? Put it back on. Now, I paid my dues, okay? I'm a real classman. I'm just ad-libbing, really. And then and then he found out he was black, and then they said, well, why don't you divorce your white wife? You're a nigga lover, white power. Right on. But see, that's parody. It's like Richard Pryor against. And I always say, if a racist isn't like a person of color, why get a suntan?
So why get stuck in?
If a racist Caucasian doesn't like a person of color, why get a suntan? I would say stay pale. Yeah, I don't. Say again?
Do you see like the park? Well, you say you've been here for a while. I'm sure you've seen the park change over
I was
time.
born September 7th, 1964.
So that is
That's 55 years.
that's 5 years before we've learned that Angela Davis coined the park.
Oh yeah, that's what she named, or renamed it. Slash.
So is that what you always called it, Malcolm X Park, or did you?
Always, I still will. I mean that. Over here was a castle. Yeah,
Okay.
the Hendersons. It was a castle. I remember that. It was Black Liberation Day, and they had so many black people. It was like, and they loved each other. You know, that was when, back in the 70s. And now, man, I'm blind. I'm blind. I know I'm ugly. That I know. But guess what? I'm probably the nicest. That's Sam Mischievous, okay, because I mean, they start jogging in the morning. I'm like, wait a minute, you gotta be in shape just to get out of the way. I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about doing something like, oh yeah, bam, put it on. But think about it, they got on my nerve, the skin. I love the skins, but doggone it, come on now, we gotta, I mean, we beat ourselves. I mean, come on now, I'm a Redskin fan, you know, but then again, the owner, he was a racist. It took the act of Congress for him to have the first black athlete in 1967. Man, it's just yes. I'm
So what would you say if you can remember your very first memory in this park? What would you say that is?
watching movies down here.
Watching movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a screen right there. Right there by the dormitory.
Okay.
Okay, it was a screen, and they showed cowboy movies. It was people had lawn chairs. Yep, and my grandmother, Bernice, would, and I said, Grandma. She said, don't call me Grandma. I said, why? Because you make me feel old. I said, all right, Ma. All right, Ma. I go on with you, okay? Don't make me feel old. And let me see. Wow. Io Hindi. She was an activist. I haven't seen her in a long time. You know,
Were you all in? I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I've never been married, have no children. Apologize. Alicia, I love you.
Yeah.
All right, girl. You go. Oh, I love this dress she has on. It is so cool. I mean, go, girl. Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
And she's a philanthropist. This dress, look at that. Boom. I met Will Smith, and you know what I said to him? He probably won't. Then again, he will remember this. I saw him. Wait, name's Carlton Smith. I said, Will, it's your cousin. He said, who? Carlton Smith. He said, as long as you say Carlton Banks, okay, cool. Give me love, give me love, give me love, give me love.
So I was curious. So you said your father was in the Black Panthers.
Yeah, he was a Marine also.
And he was a Marine, and you have always been in the park, just watching movies. What activities do you remember? Do you remember any protests that might have happened at the park?
Oh, there's been a lot of protests.
Okay.
Believe me. I'm a human being that's African American, Blackfoot Cherokee, Native American Indian, also Caucasian British. But see, Africa was a name that was developed by a Dutchman named Africanus. Have you ever seen Hidden Colors? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Hidden Colors? I think I saw that like 2014.
Now, exactly. I saw it and think about this. I met LL Cool J. He was cool. I met him. It's like back in 1984. He was at Virginia Beach. I said, LL. He said, Cool J. Ladies love Cool J. You know, and think about it. I mean, back at the time, rap was cool. You know, and then it got foul. You know, I'm like, don't dismiss. Don't do that. You know, and I like rap, but I don't like. I mean, foul rap. Personally, I don't. But I understand where sometimes where it comes from, like Tupac Amaru Shakur. Okay, now he made 713 recordings. Suge Knight is the one that had him killed. Now, where's Suge Knight now? He would never come out of prison. Man, what's gonna happen to R. Kelly? They get him on tape. Again, he's having sex with a 12 and 13 and 14-year-olds. And then Sony dropped him. I think to myself, you got all that money, but why would you have sex with an underage child? He's a pedophile.
We're here now in the park.
Yeah.
Where do you see the park in 5 years?
Well, as a matter of fact, as long as we communicate with each other, okay, the park will grow. Yet we have to get rid of racism.
Do you see that as a problem in the park now?
No.
Okay.
Back in the day, I remember.
Was it a problem before?
Well, I mean, it wasn't really, this park I still call it Malcolm X Park. Andrew Davis. And I done slept in this park, sleeping bags. And I'm like, whoa. I mean, I don't loan money out to my uncle. I didn't know he had a gambling problem with playing horses. I didn't know that. I loaned him, $5,100. But I didn't know until after he passed away that he had a gambling problem. and I'm working at my stepmother's hair salon, okay? And think about this, he would come to my job. I'm like, Uncle John, he said, can you help me out? I said, I'll write you a check, sure, why not? There you go. And he came back. He came back. And he did try to pay me back, he did. And he passed away because his kidneys failed. I'm like, hey, you're in a better place than I am right now. Now, who is Gordon Sumner? I'm bringing the English accent. Gordon Sumner, who's that? His stage name is Sting. I woke up one morning, I did not believe what I saw. 100 billion bottles washed up on the shore. Could it be I'm not alone, being alone? Message in the bottles, message in the bottles. My sister and I have one words before we die. It may sound strange, it's one mind is deranged. Please don't ask why. Beneath the sheltering sky, that strange obsession that means in one's possession. Tea and the Sahara, what you dun 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 dun.